Viewers, today we'll be talking about two touchy subjects, that of discrimination and simultaneously politics. Now this video is not to become some massive fight about who is correct and how the other side is wrong and should be ignored. On the contrary, this video is to prove the complete opposite, that of tolerance. But that's for a bit later. In order to become tolerant of the different political parties, we first need to understand what the parties, the liberals and the conservatives, or the Democrats and the Republicans, truly believe in. Now let's start with a subject that's being looked at recently in the news due to horrific events in the past few years, that of gun control. First, let me show you a video of conservative Bill Whitley, or the virtual president, talking about how we need to stay safe by arming our citizens.
So let's start with the so-called assault weapons, more properly known as semi-automatic rifles. In 2011, the total firearm murders came to 8,583, according to the FBI. Now, during that time, the total murders committed by rifles, all rifles, not just semi-automatic rifles, were 323. That's 3%. And yet, studies show that firearms prevent anywhere from 800,000 to over 2 million violent crimes every year.
Now let me show you liberal Cliff Schechter and his views on gun control.
On can walk into a parking lot somewhere and out of the back trunk of someone's car could literally just show their ID and they would be legal at that point. All they have to show is a driver's license for them to get a 50 caliber rifle.
Now, I only showed you a small portion of each video, but the point is clear. Bill Whitley talks about how strict gun control laws can harm the country, and Cliff Schechter talks about how loose gun control laws can harm the country. So, here's where things get a bit complicated. We have two completely different solutions for the same exact issue. And because the views are coming from different parties, all that's going to form from it and all that has formed from it is non-stop arguing, and then one party is ignoring the other and vice versa. Now, how can we fix the problem of political parties arguing? The way I see it, elected officials are just extensions of ourselves, and so they will, in theory, act how we act. And if you've ever had the misfortune of being involved in a political argument, you know that it can get heated and nobody listens to the other side, and this can easily be seen in televised debates. Now, if the opposing party would just listen to each other, maybe they'd be more willing to compromise, sacrificing a little so that both sides can get what they want. And since this entire video is to teach how political parties need to be more tolerant and get along, what better way is there to show tolerance than to sacrifice a little so the other side can be slightly happy? Now, I hope above all else, if anything is learned from this video, it's that next time you're in a debate, at least listen to what the opposing side has to say instead of just ignoring it. And maybe if the average Joe can do that, elected officials will start doing that. Thank you for watching this video and taking the time out of your day to, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.